Are you exploring the nether, and all of a sudden your shift key goes and releases, and you plunge into the pool of lava below you? Panicking, you try and fly, and know your stuff is going to burn. Ever been caving, and then all of a sudden come across a pack of creepers who blow you and your stuff up? Ever been killed, went to retrieve your stuff, and found practically everything despawned? Or maybe your friend has pranked you, but you didn't read the instructions and left your armor on.
What's in here? Dance, but it... I don't like this. No! 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 Oh, God! Let's go! Oh, crap! No! I'm dancing, let's go! I'm dancing! What the heck? I'm starting to believe this is not a redstone challenge. Oh man. Hi? I'm just gonna hide out here now. Eat some food maybe? Or die? One of those two things. Yeah, yes. So, remember the part where it said put all your items in the chest? Well, I pulled a tango. I pulled a derp, and I didn't. I had all my armor on. Oh, my skull.
If any of these instances apply to you, then you need the Blastoise Trading Company Did You Die box. These shulkers are loaded with armor, elytra, food, spare rockets, and even some potions to help you out of those tricky situations when you die. So swing by and grab yours today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I went and says in the last episode, today we are going to be doing some serious work with XP. At the current moment in time, I'm over at the Enderman farm, built on the Titancraft server. It is a simple Enderman farm, I do believe, where we just walk up, we go and slice the Enderman, and XP is gathered. Now, at the current moment in time, I'm fixing up my pick whilst gathering up some levels as well. But we are going to do a few experiments. So, obviously, at the moment, we're over at the Enderman farm. I want to see how quick we can go and get up to 30 levels here. Then we'll be going over to a Guardian farm, doing the same thing there. And then we'll be using a furnace array as well. Go and see which is the most efficient farm on Spigot for gathering XP. Now, the reason why we need this XP is from what you will have seen in the introduction. We are making Did You Die boxes. Now, bear it in mind, we have a realm on this server called the Above. Now, the Above is one where a lot of people will die and lose a lot of gear. There is also the risk of people falling into lava, getting blown up by creepers, any number of reasons as to why the player may have lost their gear. So I'll bring you back when we have finished this experiment of gaining 30 levels whilst repairing my pick at the same time. Obviously, we are going to go and try and imitate this with other tools as well, so we have a fair test. So I'll bring you back when we're at the 30 levels. Okay guys, so I've just coming back now. We've got the 30 levels as desired from the Enderman farm, and as you can see, the pick is almost fully repaired. So the next place we're going to jump over to is one of the many Guardian farms that we have on the server. So I'm going to go and just bring you with me whilst we just hop over there. I may go and speed the footage up if it takes a little while, but I also just would like to go and show off the amazing build which is our end island. Now, our end island is still capable of the dragon fight, I do believe. And I know that there is a lot of work being put into how this island looks. And I'll be honest, guys, it's absolutely incredible. So if we can go and take off, I'll go and just give a quick fly around. So as you can see, this will be where I believe the end crystals would come up. So you can see you can target them from the towers and everything like this. And as I say, it is just an awesome, awesome build. Now we're just going to go and drop through into the portal and find out where we go and spawn in. Okay, so we've spawned over at my base. It isn't really that far a fly in the nether to go and get to the Guardian farm. However, before we do that, I am going to go and quickly use up these levels, so we obviously have a fair test to go and see how quick it will take us to get back to 30 levels. So once I've done that, I'll bring you right back. Okay, so we have made it over to the Guardian farm now. We need to flick this. No, we need to flick this lever here to go and keep them alive. And we're going to go and try and see how long this goes and takes. Now, bearing in mind, again, this is going to be a same control as what was at the Enderman farm. So I'm wearing all of my armor. I've got my sword and I've got my pickaxe. Now, bearing in mind, I reckon that the Guardian farm will be slower because, obviously, of thorns damage. Now, as they go and hit you with thorns, it's obviously going to go and damage my armor. It's going to go and take longer to go and heal up because my armor is going to go and be taking as well. But we're going to just quickly time-lapse this to go and see if that is true. Okay, so as you've seen by that little bit of footage there, we've now reached the 30 levels and the pickaxe is practically now fully repaired. Now obviously this wasn't as damaged a pick as obviously when we'd done the original test, but for now it will go and demonstrate the purpose of this. Just going to go and drop off these items here, which I do not need. And finally, I believe we are going to now go and test the furnace array, which is at my base. Basically, we're just trying to experiment and see which is the quickest way of getting levels on the server at the moment. And then I'll go and bring you back to the Digi-Die boxes, showing what they are and obviously what else needs doing on it. So I'll bring you right back in a few. Okay, so we are now back at the base, and as you can hear by the monstrosity of a noise, the furnace array is currently running. As shown in the previous episode, this is Ilmango's design. Again, a link will be left in the description if anyone would like to go and check it out for themselves. It is an absolute fantastic source of XP. Now, the only issue I have with it is the entities that it throws out. I can't find a way without breaking the machine really to go and hold all these items in. So as you can see, we've got 40 cactus now currently that were just laying around waiting to despawn, and obviously that can cause some entity lag, which isn't very good for the server. So if anyone does know of a fix for that, if they could leave a link in the comments section, or obviously go and hit me up on Twitter, which is DS9 Fireblade. So this has been running for a little while. Unfortunately, it isn't like the other farms of where it goes and buffers up quite quickly. It does take a small while to go and buffer up. But simple concept is we just go along all the lit furnaces now, going and flicking the levers to lock the hoppers underneath them to keep the items in. So as you can see, I've got quite a few furnaces stocked up. Now you can see we have all our armor on. I'm going to put the broken pickaxe in my offhand and start taking out what we need and see if we can go and fix up this pickaxe and reach the 30 levels. So there we are, we've reached the 30 levels now, and the pickaxe is fully equipped. Only reason why I'm carrying on with this at the moment is because I have the furnaces there. But this is after a AFK session overnight, and I was kicked from the server for a little while because of internet issues, and also the server reset on me as well. But there we go, a fully enchanted pick, fully mended armor, and 45 levels to show. So in relative speak, I think this here is definitely the best XP farm I know of. For speed, I wouldn't say it's the quickest. The only way I can go and see that this would be the quickest one is if it was in the spawn chunks running 24/7 where it couldn't unload. Next, I would say best would be the Enderman farm. The reason being is you don't take any damage, so the XP goes straight into you and not into keep repairing your armor. And then I would say the Guardian farm, although it is probably quicker on giving XP. So, to continue now with this episode, and the actual main reason why we've just gotten all these levels is for the Did You Die boxes. As you may have just seen in this, I have plenty of pickaxes ready for boxes. I have in this one plenty of shovels. And if we go over into where I am currently prepping the boxes, we have 8 boxes prepped. So in this episode, we're going to go and finish off the armor and get the potions brewed up. Hopefully we will have a couple of these ready in the shop to sell by the end of this episode. So I will be with you in just a moment. Okay guys, so I've done a little bit of work off of camera. As you can see, we now have a potion brewing system all ready to go. Design is done by Tango Tech, obviously link in the description. Basically an infinite potion brewer, as long as you keep on top of your water bottles, blaze powder, and obviously the ingredients for your potions. So I'll just open this chest up here, and as you can see we have instant health potions and fire resistant potions. Now if I go and take out the ones from the brewing stand, and we take out some from the hoppers as well, from the chest as well, you can see that this hopper will eventually unlock, and what happens is it flows through into the chest, keeping this chest consistently stocked up with potions. Now the other one that I've done whilst being off camera, not AFK, can't really do much when you're AFK, is I've actually finally managed to do a Did You Die box, bar one book. I need to go and do a little bit more resource gathering with the villagers, do some more trading and whatnot to get a loyalty and channeling book. As you can see, I've got a Riptide 3 book, I've got a fully enchanted trident, bar obviously Riptide or channeling, because it's then the person who purchases this box has the decision of which they would like on their trident. So as you can see, the boxes are now completed. I just have 1, 2, 3 more to go and complete, which is just the trident, food, and a few more books, and then it's on to the chainmail armors as well, because we are going to be doing a few chainmail ones as well as the full diamond kits as well. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Very much appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. Obviously, as I say, all links in the description, but I would like to do a massive shout out to Tango Tech himself for actually allowing me to use the footage in the intro. So the one of where it was Tango on his Hermitcraft episode, it's called I think it's TNT Dance. Obviously, as I said, link in the description. But without Tango, this server wouldn't exist, and this amazing community which he has built wouldn't exist, and the amazing people that play on this server and everything like that. Yeah, it's just awesome, guys. I will go and link the Patreon down in the description as well if you would like to become a member and go and support Tango in everything he does, and even join us here on the server. It would be absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. If you really liked it, then hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode.